Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Mannie, and today I'll be showcasing Edo Itachi solo versus Gokunin fortresses. I'll be going over each individual jutsu in the first attack mission and why all of his jutsus are beyond broken and why I believe he is double S tier, especially when you play with supports. And as a main solo, he's almost double S. He does have one flaw, which is he's not actually able to insta ult the final room if they have a Rin that also insta ults, which is the only flaw this Itachi has. But like I said, it is kind of nullified if you play with supports, as he has a trap clearing ninjutsu. As you can see, I have all the jutsus leveled up to the maximum, and then his ultimate at level 5. It doesn't matter about the ultimate level. Honestly, you can run a level 1 ultimate and just be fine. And I have my Itachi, as you can see, with stacked out ninja cards and ninja tools. Now, if you are new around here, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It does help me out a lot. And I do want to thank you guys for the recent support lately. It has been amazing. And if you are also new, the way I like to do these attack missions is I like to record and play 3 attack missions back to back to back and win with them and show you guys the consistency rather than just cut out the footage and just show you guys my successful runs. I do want to show you guys that Itachi can win back to back to back games, and he is very consistent as an attack mission main, and he is worthy of the double S tier, which I will be putting him in. Also, as you all noticed, I'm trying to find a fortress that'll give me some scrolls, but it's just, I don't know. I think they changed the matchmaking. Not too sure why Bandai have done this, but it's very hard for me to find a fortress near my scroll range that will give me scrolls. Unfortunately, I had to skip 5 times to fight a 1-scrolled fortress. However, what I will say is a lot of people's fortresses in Gokunin these days are definitely very, very meta. We did land on this Oh No Q fortress, and he does have KLM Rune in the final room, which is really good, as well as amazing out for defenders, Kabuto, Runegon, 6 Paths, as well as Kankuro. All he's really missing is War Gara. But yes, let's get on into this first attack mission, and let's talk about the ninjutsus that the Itachi has and why he is so goddamn broken. So the first ninjutsu that we'll be going over is his Yada Mirror, which is by far the best jutsu he has. It has a 4-second cooldown. It's a teleporting jutsu, meaning he does actually teleport forward a significant amount. I think it's around 4 tiles. It's a jutsu that also provides him with resistances to every single nature in the game except normal, which is goddamn broken. It gives him a medium defense buff and also gives him invincibility for 2 seconds, as well as curing all his status ailments. And when he's hitting anything, so shinobis, installations, and traps, he will gain chakra back for all those things. So yeah, this 4-star is probably one of the best 4-stars in the game right now. The power creep is real. This Itachi's 4-star is definitely the best jutsu in his kit, and it's beyond broken. It's what you're normally going to use to engage because, again, you'll be invincible for 2 seconds when you do use that jutsu, and it also has an amazing range. It can take out installations from across the map just by using it from 2 tiles in, so it's almost a full tile ninjutsu, which is really, really broken. The next jutsu we'll be talking about is the shurikens, and as you can see on your screen, I literally just one-shot a Kabuto. Yes, it is a red unit, but the shurikens are so deadly that you are actually able to one-shot or near one-shot a red, blue, or purple shinobi without the defense down in his kit with his Amaterasu. Like, all you have to do is literally just Yada Mirror and use the kunais, and they will, not the kunais, the shurikens, and the enemy will just die. As you can see, it's either you use Yada Mirror to engage or use the defense down to hit them and knock them down, and then use your shuriken, and they pretty much guarantee kill any shinobi. If they are yellow or green, you're gonna have to defense down them first. to guarantee the kill. But even in some situations, those kunais are actually able to kill tanky shinobi. I know it definitely does more than 50% damage to tanks and green shinobi, so you can always rely on the kunais to kill. Not only that, the kunais also is an iframe. For no goddamn reason, it's a bloody iframe. So you actually are unable to get hit while you are in the kunai animation for the whole duration. So um, Itachi now has 2 iframes in his kit, which is just absolutely amazing. The cooldown on the kunais is 3 seconds, which is again beyond bonkers. And as you can see, the most threatening defenders are absolutely cake to this Itachi, because you just go in invincible, and then your shotgun still invincible. And even if you're not invincible, your shotgun's an iframe, so you can't get hit. Before I talk on the final jutsu, let's talk about the flaw I did point out in the beginning of the video. His final room game is just really bad against an insta-ulting Rin, because his ultimate isn't far enough to reach. Well, the flame is far enough to reach, however the flame is unable to kill them. So there is that. But that is the only flaw. And again, at the end of this video, I'll actually show you a attack mission with a team, and it pretty much nullifies the problem that Itachi has, which is again Rin in the final room. But if you have supports with you, again, it's not a problem, and Itachi has no problem bringing supports with him, because this is going to be a segue into his third and final ninjutsu, which is the Amaterasu. But before we talk about the Amaterasu, we're about to head on into the second game of this attack mission showcase. So leave a like, comment down below as well, and leave a comment on what you think this Itachi should be tiered in the other categories, excluding attack mission, mate. So as a defender, as a final room defender, because they are complete separate roles in my opinion, as well as a supporting unit. I would definitely like to hear you guys' thoughts on where you would tier them yourselves. Most of us think that Itachi is definitely in the double S tier. So, I mean, as a main. So there's not going to be too much debate about that. But yeah. So let's move on to the second game, as well as showcase you, or not showcase you, describe to you the final jutsu, which I think is actually the worst ninjutsu in Itachi's kit, which is his Amaterasu, which is saying something, because his Amaterasu is actually a really good ninjutsu. So the fact that I'm saying it's the worst one kind of gives you a rough idea how really strong and broken Itachi's current kit is. So his worst, well, quote unquote, worst jutsu in his kit is his Amaterasu, which triggers traps, removes enemy buffs, and applies a small defense down. Now, why is this jutsu the worst jutsu? Because it actually has a slight flaw, and that slight flaw is, once you use the Amaterasu, you're actually in the Amaterasu jutsu animation a little too long, and sometimes the Amaterasu is unable to knock the enemies down, so it actually gives a chance for the enemies to hit you, and that is kind of bad when you are versing a shinobi that can seal you or that can paralyze you, because you will get stunned or paralyzed, as the Amaterasu has no iframe. But again, that is the only flaw. So let's talk about the perks of this Amaterasu. First, obviously, it's a trap clearing jutsu, so you'll be able to clear traps and bring your supports with you. On top of that, it's actually able to break barricades and trigger the bear traps without getting stopped, as it is a multi-hit trap clear jutsu. I think it's 4x4, so it's got pretty decent range. Not the best trap clear in the game, but it is very, very decent, and it will get the job done. And offensively, it's a great jutsu. So offensively, normally you are going to be engaging with the Yada mirror and then just shotgun and killing, but against tanks, you're going to need that small defense down to help you do that significant more damage with their shurikens. And again, most defensive shinobi aren't that threatening on the offensive side, so you will definitely have a window to be able to cast defense down and then just run up and shotgun them easy as you like. Now, Another great thing about the defense down trap clearing jutsu is it's able to remove buffs like I said. So Shisui with speed and evasion buff, you can actually remove that. The moment he touches the Amaterasu, those effects will be removed, guaranteed. So it is very, very good in that aspect, as well as, let's go back to the trap clearing aspect of it. You're able to clear all the traps in a shinobi tail before actually spawning the shinobi. Like you just saw on your screen, I tried to clear all the traps on the left side of this map, so I have a free area to fight this Tobarama and not worry about any traps bothering me. And yeah, again, I would like to point out the one flaw, and it is pretty pivotal. It is insta-ulting Rins in the final room. It's very hard to deal with, and you kind of got to get a little bit lucky. Yes, he can iframe with both these iframes, but you can still get unlucky and get clipped, which is not what you want. And normally you want to have a 100% guaranteed safety win when soloing. But again, that's like a very, very tiny flaw. It's not even that major, and like I said, it will be nullified with supporting units. So let's segue into that. The last attack mission I will be showcasing you is actually a team attack mission where I will be bringing my supports with me. I will definitely be using the best supports that I have available. And you'll soon see Itachi at pretty much full power. If you are enjoying this video, and if you did make it this far into this video, because not many people stick around to the 12-minute mark of a video, but if you did stick around for this long, hashtag, I don't know what's a hashtag actually, hashtag 12-minute gang. But yes, thank you guys for sticking around. You guys are the true troopers. And as you can see, I finally find a fortress that is willing to give me 24 scrolls. Absolutely amazing. Shout outs to you, Mr. Yo, I just clocked. His name is Mr. Hitler. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. But anywho, thank you for the scrolls. But yeah, if you use Itachi with supports, it's pretty much GG. Like, it's very hard for you to mess up. The only times where it could be a little bit tricky and dangerous is versus a Gaara V2, because he's able to spam the ninjutsus over and over again and combo your team potentially and put you in awkward positions. And that mainly happens it just happens in any type of shinobi tile. So Gaara is a massive threat. Also in open tiles, you can also get caught off by a random trap that your shinobis actually trigger. So you got to be careful in open tiles as well. But that's only like they're the only real scares that you do have with this Itachi. Otherwise, with your supports, especially if you have the best supporters in the game, it should be honestly just an absolute cakewalk breeze, no issues whatsoever. As you can see, I'm just blitzing through his fortress very easily. Now, also, I want to hear you guys' thoughts on how you guys like to engage a shinobi and how you guys actually like to maneuver around this Itachi, because a lot of people I found don't actually like using the Yada mirror to teleport around, because sometimes the Yada mirror and use the Amaterasu and trigger a trap underneath Itachi, so he actually gets sent flying, which is a bit funny and awkward. So there is that. And I also want to know you guys' thoughts on not just Itachi, but the up and coming shinobi that could be coming into the game. I did release a leak video yesterday showcasing the shinobis that could be in the game, or not could be, that will be coming to the game. And I want to hear you guys' thoughts again on who do you reckon is most likely to come into the game, and who you wish to see in the game pretty much. Because Kisame, definitely on the way. I do think he is the next shinobi. But we do have some other shinobi that could be coming, like different versions of Naruto and Sasuke. We don't know if there's going to be roundup bosses or whatnot, but they definitely have different ultimates in the game. And oh, sorry, I have to get some water there. And Kiba's also getting, I think he's going to get a samurai kit, but I'll be very excited for Kiba because a lot of people have been waiting for Hokage Kiba to get a re-kit. But yes, that is beyond that point. I am just kind of running out of things to say because this video has gone out for a while now. But as you can see, as I was saying in the beginning of this video, the one flaw he had soloing is, again, Rin in the final room insta-ulting. But if you have supports with you, look at this. It's just stupid. It's actually just stupid. Like, Gaara's so tanky, KLM's tanky, they'll survive, they'll get low, they'll probably ultimate, and you probably don't even need to do anything, honestly, if you push them in one at a time. But again, for safekeeping, Yada mirror in and just ult, and they should all die once the Rin ultimate is worn off. And they're easy as you like. So yeah, that is the Edo Itachi showcase video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. We'll be uploading, not sure what I'll be uploading next, to be honest. It's either going to be the Boruto birthday summons I did, not sure if I'm going to upload those, but I might, or it's going to be a showcase of the new KCM1 Naruto that's in the roundup mission. I will be digging up his jutsus and kits and finding out what he actually potentially could be, as he does actually look crazy in the roundup mission. But again, thank you for watching. Hope you guys are safe and healthy and staying well, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.